All this month, we've been highlighting Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic and the work they do to turn the dreams of children with critical illnesses into reality here in the DMV. But what if I told you that fulfilling a child's wish wasn't just a feel-good experience and that it could actually help them get healthier?
You're saying that there's actual science to back up that it helps these kids
Right.
physically in
Right.
their healing and recovery process, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, there's not a lot of it. It's something that we want to look at more.
Before he took over as the chapter medical advisor to Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic, Dr. Jeremy Edwards tells me he was a physician that simply issued referrals when children with critical illnesses qualified for wish experiences.
I would refer and get to hear about their wish stories.
But his involvement became deeper in 2011.
And actually, I got to help design one kid's wish, and he wanted to be a World War II pilot.
Dr. Edwards previously served in Hawaii. Outside his role with Make-A-Wish, he's an active duty colonel in the Army and a pediatric oncologist who treats the children of military families. Operation Dreammaker, which raises money to grant wishes to military kids, really resonates with him on a personal level.
The project here that really links those kids who have a military parent or is just really right there for me and really hits home because those are the patients that I treat.
Dr. Edwards told me that his 2011 wish experience made him realize just how impactful a wish can be.
That's when I really started to get more involved, and that connection was just really, at that point, it was instantaneous.
That's why he says he's not surprised by the data that's out there.
All of us kind of got goosebumps and said, well, this is giving some evidence that to what we already all know and believe.
In particular, Dr. Edwards says there have been two studies. One's from about 15 years ago, conducted for Make-A-Wish in Israel.
That really looked at kind of the depressive symptoms, looked at emotional state of kids before and after wishes, and did show scientifically on validated scales that kids who had undergone a wish did have improvements in their well-being when you looked at multiple different factors.
Another study from a colleague of Dr. Edwards on the National Medical Advisory Council uncovered additional data.
And found that healthcare utilization post-wish was decreased for children that had had a wish when compared to kids who had not.
He says it's promising. He also says he knows there isn't a substitute for actual medicine a lot of the time and that there are lots of additional factors that could impact things. But
what I do know is that I've seen kids who have been miserable because the things we do are really hard. And when you talk with them about their wish, or when they talk about their wish, their entire demeanor changes. And they are happy, they light up the room, they're able to get their therapy without us having to kind of cajole or force them into it. And it makes their stays easier. And that positive mental attitude is so important for these kids and then for the families. And I've seen that firsthand. Every single person I know who deals with kids who have critical illnesses or life-threatening illnesses can describe innumerable times when that's happened as well.
he says your generosity is what makes it all possible for Make-A-Wish at the end of the day and what could help them ultimately fulfill wishes even faster.
For every child we grant, there's a few waiting. And we're getting them through, but we can get them through faster.
Here at WTOP with Dr. Edwards, I'm Matt Kaufax. To learn more about the stories you've been seeing all month and how you can get involved with Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic, you can go to dmvwishes.org. You can also go to WTOP.com/wishes. Dr. Edwards, thanks again so much for helping spread the word today.
Yeah, thank you. Remember, wishes are medicine.
Couldn't have said it better myself. WTOP News.
Want more Mad About Town? Hear me on the radio before my videos are available online. Listen every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7:45 and airing throughout the day on 103.5 FM, the WTOP app, or your smart speaker.